God damn it, Belinda. I didn't want to leave Belinda's chat to start my own stream. I'm sorry, but I'm still laughing from Rose. I was really a player when I was 18. I flirted. Never mind, flirted. That don't mean shit, son. Flirting. Wow. If y'all are not, if you're not subscribed to Belinda, please go over there. Subscribe to her. That's not the right one. Hold on. Let me get her whatchamaboops it. God, where is it? Hello. There we go. I'm like, I know I got that red to go. Oh my God. Do I see a Nicholas Pickle in my chat? Do I see a Nicholas Pickle? Oh my God. Hi. My hetero life mate. How is everybody? Seriously, go subscribe to Belinda. Become a member. Her pre-stream member. It's a good goddamn time. I love her so much. There's a reason we start off my streams with her, which we'll do in a minute. Let me say hi. Who do I see? My dearest cat, how you doing? Oh, be careful with that sciatic nerve sitting on the pot, girl. I feel you. Nicholas Pickle, Nick the Cornball, how you doing? I have not watched your video you put up the other day because it's in the playlist, so we can watch it today. I've been waiting to watch it for 2 days because I'm like, we're gonna watch it on stream. Strange, how you doing? Ursine, hey, Sarah K. Sarah and Mick, you guys are my super duper mods, so just keep that in mind for anything. Ham and Beans, how you doing, Hammy? I love you, Hammy. I hope you're feeling better. Look, oh, there's me. There's a Raven Star. Andy, how you doing? Thanks for being here, guys. Grateful Life. I do. I love Belinda. I love her so much. Creek. Daniel Bashner, how you doing? Wow, I'm sure more people will find their way in. And listen, if I didn't have to start my own stream, I'd still be over at Belinda's. That being said, we are going to start out with our usual musical stylings. Let me get to it. Because, you know, a burb has decided I'm going to talk about whoever the fuck I want to talk about. I'm done being hesitant or scared or whatever. Because, you know, shit is shit and I want to talk about it. And so I'm going to. And if those people don't like it, why can I not? Hello? What is wrong with me? Wow. Having issues already, but it wouldn't be a Raven stream if I didn't. So as per usual, we are going to start off stream with the musical stylings of Belinda Feller. I posted her link. Her link is in my description for this video. This is Dust on the Giner.
PC Media lives in the capital. Does YouTube videos about the fatties you know. I sent her a DM and said, can you help me? They say, I got banned from YouTube and it just ain't right. She said, I got what you need, son. Now be a good little feller. There might be some cobwebs and you'll want to turn out them lights. Oh yeah, might be a little dust on the giner. But don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the giner. It's a Venus flytrap, now climb inside. I was hiding in my attic when she pulled in the driveway. My whole heart was racing as she stepped inside. She ran up my stairs, the wind blew through her warm hair. As I watched my life flash before my eyes, she She reached under her fur, said, I got you something special. Just like a fly trap, my shit is tight. Oh yeah, there might be a little dust on the joiner, but I've got to hit it to make you two right. There might be a little dust on the joiner, but I've got to hit it to get my shit right.
Oh, 10 out of 10. Well done. We love Belinda here. We are Belinda stands on this channel. I love starting off my stream with that. It just kind of pumps you up, and it's fucking hilarious and true. How's everybody doing? We do have the xylophone of bullshit. Yes, don't forget to be on all messages and not top messages, because thanks, YouTube. Hey, MCM, welcome in, welcome in. Wow, what a week it's been in Gorlworld. What a week. Amber's still alive. I think I think Chantal is hanging on for dear life. We are going to watch. Of course, she failed the water fast. Like, if you're OG Gorlworld to Chantal, you know she's already tried this water fast bullshit back when she was with BB, right? And of course, it failed back then. What Chantal is doing, in my opinion, because she's admitted she's a food addict, right? It's fast food, it's takeout, it's the delivery, the packaging, the anticipation of it coming. It reminds me of how do I put this? I mean, it reminds me of like somebody, like people that are on the needle. They become just as addicted to the process of the preparation of it as actually the drug itself. And that is very, an addiction is an addiction is an addiction. And that reminds me of that. You know, they're like, oh, I'm going to open up the app and what do I want? And ordering her five, her family of 5 servings. Good Lord. I'll tell you. So I'm not quite sure what I want to start off with. No, I do know what I want to start off with. Hey, Jarella, how you doing? Yep, the ritual. Oh, Creek. Yeah, I hate to compare it to that, just because if there is anybody listening, I don't want to be, you know, like triggering or whatever. But again, it's the fact of the matter. It's an addiction is an addiction. It's not just about that substance or that thing that you're addicted to. Because essentially it works, the dopamine hit and everything is, the mechanism in the brain works the same, right? If you take the substance away, whatever that is. We're rice shamers, Andy. Oh my, stop rice shaming. Oh my God. Like, listen, so this year my mom turned 65, I turned 45, and our family friend, the one that her husband passed away, it'll be her first birthday without him, and she turned 75. And our birthdays are all within like a month, like within like 5 weeks of each other. So Mom made reservations at this one fancy steakhouse in town we've always wanted to go to for like 20 years, and us 3 are all gonna go, and I'm very excited for that, you know, because that's like a special thing. And I will be going to Texas Roadhouse on my birthday. Give me all of the rolls. Thank you very much, Julian. How you doing? If you don't follow me on Twitter, please follow me on Twitter because me and Julian are up to shenanigans. On Twitter, it's great. I send her a little love note every day. I don't know. It's just one day I was like, oh, here you go. Saturday Baker. All right. Ooh, I make a good prime rib, Hammy. A good prime rib. So, I don't see her in here, but the winner of the first giveaway for the Sarah K. Amberlyn Reed, I choked on a potato and shit my pants sticker, is Josette. There were 3 of you that entered. 1, 2, 3. I had my Google pick a random number. It was 2. She was the second one that commented, so she won. That's how I did that. Good. Oh, girl. The sciatic pain is real. I'm telling you. I'm glad you're here safely, Kat. Yes, and I've got the other 2 stickers I ordered are actually in my mailbox. So, let's get into some videos. We're going to start off nice and easy. I've got some other musical stylings lined up as well we can dip into. We're going to be here for a little while. I hate... I don't like... I got to learn how to navigate through this playlist a little better. We are going to watch Chantal's newest thing she posted. However, first, we are going to... Oh, Creek. This month, June 16th, was my papa's 82nd birthday. Today is my Nana's 67th, and the 29th is my mom's and Uncle Steven's 49th. Wow. That's a lot of birthdays in June. There's a lot of September birthdays because Christmas, New Year's Eve babies getting conceived that time of year. That's why there's so many people born. I think September is like the number 1 month for births. Yeah, you can comment for someone else, Sarah. I mean, girl, you're my you and Mick are my super duper mods. I trust you guys to do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, let's get into it. First up, we are going to watch, and I haven't watched this yet because I was saving it because I'm very, very excited. Our dearest Mick the Cornball. I know she said, she's like, I got a bunch of clips I need to get rid of. So she made a little compilation and we're going to watch it. Here we go.
If they care so much about cats, they should go ahead and adopt a cat from a shelter. Yeah, exactly. I'm not apologizing at all. And their influence or their opinion is not going to have an influence on my decisions in my life.
Welcome in, Isaac Kebab. How you doing, my partner in crime? How you doing?
Period. Even with Nag Turd, people were, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this. Well, I needed to live through that experience myself. So that's the thing with life, you know?
But you make it funny, Mick. Listen here, lady. Don't you come in my chat and say you're not funny. I'll time you out.
You know? But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just stupid. Do you want to adopt BBJ? Who does? I'm not just going to give my cat to anybody. I'm not just going to give my cat to anybody. Donate your cat to a Korean restaurant? Ew. No, don't eat cats. I know it makes people so mad for some reason that someone is with me out of love and attraction. No. Get it through your head and stay mad. Like, literally, people don't realize the quality of life is a thing.
Does she really believe that? Does she really think we're all like, oh, Chantal's happy? No, girl. First off, we're not mad that you're with somebody. We're like, Miss Ma'am, do you not, like, we know you're desperate, but do you not realize Here, I think she did realize the truth of the matter. And again, my opinion, allegedly, my bird brain conspiracy theory is that Sala is her paid husband. It was like she wanted to run, she wanted to be married, whatever. Make Natter jealous. She's so in love with him. And she's like, hey, I'll pay you X amount of dollars a month to be my husband. Marry me, I'll come there and then like do this couples channel with me and you can earn from that, blah blah blah. It's an arrangement. It's a business contract. This is not true love. We can all see it. Yeah, you notice like we haven't seen him on the live streams or in the videos, and she slowly we'll talk about it when we watch Chantal stream. But Miss Mama, no one's mad.
And I'm sorry they don't realize how hard it is on you to be in this position. Yeah, Pinkfish.
Hey,
because they're dumb. They don't have any brains, so I'm not gonna waste my time. Drama makers, yeah.
Oh, girl.
Sally ain't meeting women on Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, we love King and Queen Beezer. BBJ. Sweetie. Like, cats don't live forever. I don't care, like, whatever. If I lose all supporters for doing the right thing, that I don't even do something right, I would rather have no supporters then. Period. Like, I don't know how people think they can blackmail me into doing something they want me to do. You can get bent. That's what you can do.
Wow.
People so fixated and just waiting. Like, go ahead. Think she's already euthanized. I don't care. You're not going to get to me. Like, you're like, seriously. Go and rant and rave about it online all you want. Nobody cares. Nobody here cares. Like, I'm pretty sure the same people are going to be here. So get a life. Oh, well, if nobody wants to chat anymore, I'll go to videos and rebuild my audience. You think that every single person is a moron like you, thinking that I'm killing my cat? No, there are people who are normal and are going to see rationally and not full of hate and rage and are not zombies and can think for themselves. So I'm not worried about your crappy $5. Shove it up your ass. Bye. I'm so tired of hearing about.
She looks so much thinner here compared to how much weight she's gained and how swollen she is. And girl, he was high as fuck. I'm just jet lag. Oh my God. When she had open chat the other day, I forget what she was talking about, but I think she mentioned something about going back to Canada. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure you're going to be really jet lagged the whole time. And she was like, jet lagged. And she read it and she snickered. And I was like, oh my God, I made Chantal laugh.
BBJ. Seriously, I'm so tired of it. That's why I don't care how long you've been in my chat. If you clearly, like, sometimes I let people stay in my chat who are clearly not supporters. So eventually I just block those people. I get tired of it. You could get a video and written statement of Vet saying something they wouldn't believe you. Exactly, Mimi. And who are these people that I have to validate myself or anything to them? I don't. I really don't.
Wow. 10 out of 10, Mick. See, Mick, it's funny because of the thing, like how you edit it and the things she's saying and what we know now and all that fun stuff. 10 out of 10. Please subscribe. Mick, please put your link in the chat. So, wow. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm kind of freaking out because I have 26 people in here and I'm used to like 10. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm nervous. So Amber's alive. We'll maybe get to her. I'm like, Amber's alive. She has not fallen. Let me look and see. So, all right. I want to get to this first because I watched like the first little bit of it. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to throw this in my list. Yeah, I'm like 3 minutes and 39 seconds in. Let me put her up to 1.25 right away. So this morning, and this is why I try to wait on Sundays, because I'm always like, oh, I'll stream at like 11 a.m. my time, like 1 p.m. Eastern. That's like 9 p.m. Chantal's time. I think I'm going to start doing it at like 2 p.m., 2:05 on Sundays. Just a heads up. I will have a special guest coming up in the next couple of weeks, just FYI. And yeah, so I try to wait because usually Chantal either goes live or puts out some stuff, and I was waiting for this. So I'm glad I waited. I actually got up, went back to bed for like another 2 hours. I'm like, bitch, a bird can't be bothered. And then Belinda went live, so it all worked out. I love Belinda so much. Please go support and subscribe to Belinda. Not right now, but later. So we had the water fast, and we all knew that. I think that was a knee-jerk reaction to Chantal freaking out. Creek says, I haven't seen her latest vid where she wasn't water fasting, but apparently the diabetes was low and the blood pressure was high from what I've been seeing. We're going to watch it and find out. Jessica MG, welcome in. Nancy McCoy, welcome in. Thanks for being here, everybody. Oh my gosh. I appreciate you guys being so much. Oh, good. Yes, please. Always let me know if you guys are like, I'm listening but not watching. So if I need to read anything out or I'm putting any comments up on the screen, I can be sure to read those out for you because I am one that I'll be listening but not like watching a lot with live streams. So you know when I'm watching because I'm in the chat causing trouble. What did I say, Sarah, in Belinda's chat? I was like, do you think DC Media Girl rubs her dusty chiner on NEGZ hunch because he can't get it up? I'm so sorry, but like it's a valid question, right? I mean, he can't he can't get it up. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mimsium. Oh, and Winston says hi. He's sleeping on one of his many pillows on his bed. He lets me just sleep in the bed. All right. Let me quit my yapping and let's get to foodie because I'm very interested to see. Like I said, I only watched like the first 3.5 minutes. So, oh, hi, Winston. He's such a good little man. I love him so much. All right, Lego. And her link to this is in my description. Fair's fair. Fair's fair.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Well, hello there. I know, okay? You can say I'm...
Wait. Creek Native Girl, what do you mean? Show me this real quick Raven on screen. I don't understand what you're asking me to do, Creek. I'm Confucian.
a failure. I told you so. Get it all out of your system now.
Yep.
I have some ice water. I hope there's water in here. It looks more like ice. It always spills on me at first. Shoot kickers and rats.
That's because ice expands, Chantal. So when you freeze it, the ice expands and there's less room for the water that isn't yet frozen. So yeah, ice expands. Oh, what? Okay. Diet something. What does that say? Diet care. Okay. Well, does it look like we're at least down to the one portion? Because yeah, you gained weight eating the diet food, Chantal. Did she not realize she was eating double portions? It's just, wow. I think some shit's going on with her because she mentioned her non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, right? In the whole water fasting video. I think she's feeling like crap. I think Sala is not around as much. That's another reason she got the cat. He's been slowly distancing himself. Who knows? Maybe he's getting tired of it and is like, nope, I'm done. Something's going on between the two of them. And what did I say? What did I say? It is June 18th. I said as soon as that heat hits, if she does, she's going to either have a major medical event or shit's going to start going south. Because she's never been in that heat. And you don't realize, unless you live in a place like that, like I do, where when it's that hot, how quickly that shit will take you down. And any little health problem you have, it's going to multiply it times 100. All right, let go.
I don't know why I say that. Anyway, ice cold water.
Anyway.
Because I'm on a diet. All right, let's get to that situation right now. Let me just explain. Let me tell you, obviously I'm eating again, and I'll tell you why in a minute. It's very dramatic. So my cutlery.
Mm.
All right, so I have today from it's a diet center. This is pumpkin parmesan soup, 230 calories. Pumpkin parmesan soup sounds delicious.
It does.
I love pumpkin.
It does.
But pumpkin pie is like weirdly not my favorite. Excuse you. Julia. And I have a turkey sandwich, 160 calories. It's on a multigrain bun.
That is the cutest little sandwich, but that's all she needs. You know, because again, she's trying to be in a calorie deficit. And MCM, I think I would check Sansa Cooks. I don't have her link handy myself. Sansa Cooks is a great resource. I really, really like her. She's very, very nice as well. I speak with like her and Are You Serious on occasion, and they are just lovely, lovely people. And yes, Creek, some people you will see instead of the little raven, you just see a little black box. That sounds wrong. It depends on if you have Android or Apple, I think. And fun fact, when people use if you like, I'm not monetized, I don't have like members or like specific emojis for me yet. When you just use the generic YouTube ones, it doesn't show the emoji. It just like describes it. And that's why I don't really put those up, because it's like colon, purple heart hand, colon. I'm just like, yeah, okay. I don't know. Thanks, YouTube. That is the cutest little sandwich. Look at her.
So yeah, it has lettuce, turkey, and cheddar.
Damn, you could put a tomato on that.
Then I have for dessert Ali, which is
She's so disappointed. That is not going to satiate her. This is a snack for this woman. Wow.
Arabic dessert. It's like flaky pastry with like a vanilla cream inside. 210 calories. So we'll have that for dessert. Okay. I'll open it later. All right, let's get 2 little dessert spoon. All right, and we have here, let's try the soup. Oh my gosh, looks good. It's hot. Beauty bite. Oh my gosh. Pumpkin is sweet. Oh, wow, that's good.
Somebody pointed out, hold on, let me pause. Somebody pointed out the other day how, and this drives me crazy, she scrapes the fork or the spoon. She always does. I don't care what she's eating. If it's hot, it's cold, it's warm, whatever. She always, especially the spoon, scrapes it. And I can't remember whose chat I was in and who said it, of course. But a couple of people, one person said it and a couple people agreed that that's very common in people with eating disorders. I don't know if it is or not. But yeah. Yeah, this cat, yep, this would be good for me. More than enough. In fact, I was like, I need to eat a little something before stream. Y'all know I love those shrimp wonton soups. I had one without the noodles, and it's just maybe like a cup and a half of broth with like 5 little shrimp wontons. I put my chili crisp in there. I am on jar number 2 of the chili crisp. For those of you that got the chili crisp, please update me on the status of the chili crisp that you got. Layla, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see everybody. I know, right? What lettuce? Ooh, I love a sandwich. Give me some lettuce, like good leafy green, like iceberg, whatever. I want like a romaine or, an arugula or something. It looks dry AF. MCM. It does. It's a sad little sandwich, but I like, and especially on my cheeseburgers, I like a nice leafy green, a good thick slice of tomato, and some like thin to medium sliced red onion. Oh my gosh, it's so good. All right, let me check through the comments. Jessica MG says, my fat ass is looking for YouTube and clicking on DoorDash because I want pizza. You know what I'm obsessed with is the DiGiorno croissant crust pepperoni pizzas. Oh my God. And y'all know I'm from Chicago and I'm picky about my pizzas. Well, hello. Welcome in, Thea Marie. I don't want to butcher your last name. Welcome in. Welcome. Good to see you. Is Josette here? Josette, you won the sticker. Yay! Celebratory emojis for Josette. She won the first giveaway. Yay! We love Josette. She's great. So you did win. You did win, Josette. You can, if you're on the Twitters or if there's a place we can privately email whatever so I can get your address and mail the sticker off to you this week. And so I'm going to do a second giveaway. Again, it's the same sticker. It's 4x4. It's on my community tab. I'll throw it up before stream's over. It's Sarah K's art, and it says, I choked on a potato and shit my pants. And again, all you have to do is be subscribed, like the video, leave a comment when on the stream after it's over. Just like, again, an emoji, like what's your favorite animal? What's your favorite food? Whatever. And just say, you know, I'd like to be entered into the drawing, and we'll do the same next week for the second sticker. Yay. Welcome in, Effie Bug. Oh, is Roxy's barking. All right, let's get back to this. Let me get back to my screen. Struggle burb.
I think I almost passed away last night.
Wow.
Listen, I came to a harsh realization, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When I did my 5-day water fast, that was like, what, 5 to 6 years ago? My body's changed. My body has completely changed since then. I don't think it can handle a 40-day water fast. I don't know what's wrong with me. I really don't. I don't know, like, if I have a personality disorder. I'm being honest. Like, I don't know what my problem is. So that was very
I'm sorry, Miss Ma'am. You want to sit here now and be like, I don't know if I have a personality disorder. Yet when it suits you and you want to act a fool and be a vile human being, and Josette, yes, that sounds good. Please DM me on Twitter. Let me know it's you. Then it's, I have mental health problems, and you know exactly what they are, and this, that, and the third. Okay. And yes, Chantal, I know we're not supposed to diagnose. No, I'll say it. She absolutely has a personality disorder at the very least. At the very least, I personally, in my opinion, think she is borderline. And that's no offense to anyone who is. Because most people, like 97% of people I know that know they're borderline, are doing something about it. I don't think that's any different than if you have diabetes, you have a congenital heart thing. It's something you have and you can't help it, right? Period. Done. This one here refuses to acknowledge anything. She refuses to address any problems and issues she has. And yeah, girl, your body's different because you've been eating yourself into a coma to avoid life and responsibilities for 5 years. You sat in that villa day after day after day, along with Pete's. You fed into each other's depression and laziness and lack of in various areas. The only time you got up and out was when you met a little crackhead over there. And this is why she's so depressed. She can sit here and, oh, I was in an abusive relationship for 2 years. First off, no, you weren't. Second off, you loved that shit. Again, it was exciting. She fed on the toxicity. Because look at this. You know, whatever the situation is between her and Sala, it is what it is. She is in a stable, what seems, oh, let me back. She seems to be in a stable, quote unquote, relationship. He seems to hold up his end of the bargain, that he's there for her, right? Participates, does whatever. She's fucking bored. She is bored out of her mind because there is no drama. There is no toxicity. While Sal is an idiot and I want to punch him in the face, but go, that was for you, Mick. I love you so much. He seems like a decent guy, right? Maybe not the best in every area, but definitely better than LNX. I think we can all agree on that. She's so bored out of her mind. She's miserable. She has no drama, no excitement, no drugs. The last thing she had was to gorge herself on food. And now she can't do that because she said in her water fasting video, she was or is at the point. And what did I say? Did I not say this, Mick? I said this months ago. She's going to have to get those abayas specially made because she is going to quickly outgrow the largest size they have available. And look, Raven was right. Raven's always right.
When I think back to yesterday, like, what was I thinking? I really don't know. What was I thinking to just like...
This is what you do. This is what you always do. And you know this, and you've acknowledged this, and you've said this before. I need to stop making such sweeping statements and announcing it online because I always change my mind or don't want to do it. So, I mean, you're just in that part of the cycle, Chantal.
Go on and announce that I'm going to do a 40-day fast. I really, really, really just have the weirdest ideas. I believe in the power of fasting, and I saw someone my size do a 21-day fast. And so then I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this. But I think the most realistic way for me to lose any weight, which is also going to be good for my health, is to do what I've been doing, just counting calories for now.
Ham and beans, that is her prayer. I don't know, is that called like her prayer gown? So that's what that was. She wears that when she prays because she can modify it. I've, asked several of my Muslim friends and they're like, oh, absolutely. She can, she doesn't have to get down on the floor, on her knees and put her head, to the floor. She can modify it. My one friend I was talking to was like, her uncle was in the hospital recovering from like open heart surgery and he still prayed 5 times a day. So yeah, but that is her prayer gown, robe, abaya situation type deal.
Incorporating one of these diet meals, I'm actually working on a vlog. So I'm going to put out this mukbang and then I'm going to have a vlog also for like accountability, to show you guys what I ate today. Cause like just sitting here and telling you what I eat, who's going to believe me, right? So that would be stupid.
I'm Maggie later.
Everything I ate and the amount of calories at the end of the vlog each day, as well with the weigh-in. So I actually did lose some weight because I did water fast for the whole. So let's get into this. Hold on. Look at it. Big chunks of turkey and cheese. Yummy beauty bite. That's good.
She hates it. She hates it. She hates it so much.
I like most food, so
she hates it. See? And even doing this, she could eat this, and then 30 minutes later, I could totally see her being like, I'm still hungry. That wasn't satisfying enough. And then ordering KFC or Burger King or whatever and having a huge binge. She needs professional help, and she really, really needs to be in the correct mindset to do this. And sadly, she's not there yet. And, I hate to say this. I don't know if she ever will be. I don't know if she ever will be. And it's really sad to see.
I was craving soup and sandwich today. So, sorry. I water fasted most of the day. And it was pretty easy for most of the day. I wasn't that hungry. I think I saw a comment where someone was like, "You're just like saying this now because you had a huge binge last night, and when you start to feel hungry, you'll cave." That's exactly it. But it wasn't just hunger. It was like, okay, I'm just gonna give you a disclaimer. This is gonna be kind of gross, okay? What I'm about to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk in detail about it, but I'm gonna mention something that happened to me.
Girl, give me the details. Okay. Ooh, I just. Oh, all right. What do we think happened? I want to learn how to do a poll. I don't know how to do a poll because I want to do one and be like, what do we think happened? Do we think she shit herself? Like, did she Amber Lynn this? Hold on. Let me see if I can figure out. I don't know how to do a poll on my StreamYards, Mick. I don't know. I'll figure it out. How to do a poll. Oh, she got the diabetic shakes. Oh, I'm sure she does, Daniel Basher. She does this to bring views to her channel. Well, yeah, because she's girl, she's dry.
So if you have like fear of people being sick, don't listen. I'm not gonna go into detail, but so I started getting a headache late at night, and I was trying to make the bed because I washed our bed sheets.
Ugh, thank God.
And pillowcases and all that stuff. So I'm making the bed, and I'm starting to feel really like dissociated from reality. Not just dizzy, but like actually dissociated from reality. Like, it was a weird feeling I never really felt before. So
oh, yeah. Miss Mama.
What the heck? There's like weird chunks in the soup. What is this?
Pumpkin?
Oh. I think chunks of pumpkin.
Wow.
Cool.
Fucking genius, Chantal. There's chunks of pumpkin in my pumpkin soup. Wow. I can't. How have you gotten this far in life, Chantal? With all of your limbs intact, oh my God. Winston is smarter than her. And he's a fucking shih tzu. Oh my God. You know that meme where it's like the Michael Myers mask and then there's the one that's pushed in and the guy's like, hang on, do you want to go and trick or treating? That's Chantal.
Jump cuts, I keep spilling things on myself. The sandwich is really good.
Because you are a giant toddler. And you will never change. And I'm here for it.
So I thought, okay, I'm going to like make the bed, just get through it. Then lay down for a bit. Because I told myself, okay, every time you get nauseous and dizzy, because I was expecting to feel uncomfortable and a little sick, right? As you're detoxing and not eating and going through changes. Well, so I told myself I'll lay down.
So I'm listening to this through, when you stream, you've got your little setup. I've got my laptop and I talk into my Blue Yeti mic, and then I've got, my fancy schmancy headphones. And I can hear Julia. I can hear the cat like bouncing around in the back, but not seeing her on screen. And that just freaked me out a little bit. So I am hearing the cat in the background because it's like right. It's different for me with how I'm listening to it.
Yeah. I lay down. The weird feeling did go away.
Right.
But then like I was like kind of thirsty, and I thought I didn't like have so much water, but for some reason I was getting sick of water. Like the thought of drinking more water on an empty stomach was making me feel ill, like nauseous.
Well, yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm going to be drinking water for 40 days, so get used to it kind of thing. So I sat up, drank some water, and my body was like, instantly, like it was like a reflex in my gut. I just like, this is the gross part. I gagged and I just like got sick everywhere in the bathroom.
Listen, again, I'm happy with my body. I did gain like 10 pounds because your girl's been indulging in her Three Musketeers bars and stuff. I can cut that out and easily lose the 10 pounds again. Not a big deal. I have no desire to do a water fast. And y'all know me and my lattes and my coffee. I've got my venti caramel macchiato and my venti hot vanilla latte. Yes, I do. With me. I couldn't do that. I have no desire to do it. I also don't need to do it. And perhaps, Chantal, instead of just going from consuming what it's easily got to be like 5,000 calories a day, you guys, to just fucking water, maybe like, what's the word? Like, ease down, titrate down a little bit. At least if you're still going to go extreme, you got all that fucking fruit and shit in the house. Just do fruit and water instead of just straight to water. And I told her during that open chat, I sent a message and I was like, girl, your breathing is so bad. She knew it's not. And I'm like, no, yes, it is. And I've got screenshots of it. She said my name. I was like, Chantal said my name. And I was nice to her because there were things I was like, please don't give the cat people food. It's the sodium. Animals are certain people food are very toxic to animal things you wouldn't suspect, like Jasper's 86 pounds, right? 2 macadamia nuts can kill him. Oh, is the Gaining Gird in here? Hey, Gaining Gird. Oh my gosh, if one of my mods could please put the Gaining Gird's link to their channel in the chat. They're great. Baby, come back. You know what I'm talking about, Gerd. We love Gerd. Who else did I see came in that I want to say hi to? Thanks for being here, guys. I hope I'm doing good. Elle, how you doing? Good to see you again. But yeah, I told her, I said, your breathing's really bad. Is it? I'm like, yeah, it is. I said, stop giving the cat people food. It's the sodium that's really bad. And look up foods that are toxic to cats. And then I told her, I said, you really need to go get a checkup and just get a blood draw and all of that there. And if you watch Milk Tea Reacts, she's like, depending on her residency, which I don't think any of us believe Chantal's a resident, it's like Chantal can use the clinics from what Milk Tea Reacts says. Shout out Milk Tea. We love her here. Chantal can go to the clinics for like here and there medical issues, but anything to, like I've had the same GP for 20 years to get established. And it's like, okay, we need a checkup. Let's do blood. We're going to follow up with the results. She said could be and probably will be near impossible for her to do, depending on her status as a resident. So I don't know. Man. But let's see what else. So she puked all over the place. Listen, I've done that when I had the stomach flu. There was one Thanksgiving, I ate Thanksgiving dinner. Didn't know I had the stomach flu coming on. And I was like 16 or 17 years old. And I was sitting on the toilet and it was coming up the top end. For some reason, my mom thought it was a great idea to have a wicker basket as the cute little trash bin in the bathroom with no plastic bag in it. Grabbed that because it was coming up and it was either that or on the floor. And so, yeah, that was the last time we ever had a wicker basket for a trash can in any room. Sorry.
So.
Look in the Gaining Gird. I hate the stomach flu. It's like Sophie's Choice, Gird. I love you so much.
After that, I sort of felt like a pain in my chest, and I started getting my heart. I felt my heart racing, and that weird feeling of like dissociation came back, and I had white dots in front of my eyes this time. That's where I thought I was gonna die. I'm like, am I having a heart attack? Did I put my body through shock? Like, what?
That's fucking scary. Oh, Chantal.
So at this point, I was like, no way. I was like, I laid down after that. After I started feeling, better, I was like, I have to do something. I have to. And reading your comments and like talking to friends and family too. It was like,
oh yeah,
a
okay.
mixture of like, sometimes I just need people to bring me back down to reality.
Her friends and family. You ain't talking to anybody. And if you do, the only time you talk to them is when some bullshit like this comes along, which sucks because her family, I think with the exception of her sister, does love her. And this and here's my question. What would have happened if she would have had a cardiac event? Because there's all kinds of shit that could have happened and various levels of whatnot. Ooh, sorry. my macchiato went down the wrong way. And what would have happened? What if something happens and she can't get to her cell phone? And Salah's not good. I don't think he's there that much anymore. I really don't. I said it kind of with like a disconnect in my head of like Chantal's going to have a major medical event as soon as this heat hits, before we hit my birthday, which is October 16th. You can ask Mick. I've said this several times. She's going to have a major medical event. And now she's pulling this shit. Listen, I dislike Chantal. I dislike a lot of what she says and she does, and she's very frustrating in her mindset and her hypocrisy, and just, she's a very frustrating person. She's somebody who, if I knew her in my daily life, I would actively choose, like through work or whatever, I would actively choose to keep her at arm's length because I just find her to be very annoying. However, I do not want to see anything bad happen to her, And then also, as Yaba says, don't you have a dash, Chantal? Like, and shout out Yaba. My postcards came yesterday, and my mom's like, has decided that the next girl puppy she gets, she's going to name Yaba because she's like, that's such a cute name. I really like that name. So there you go. Our next dog is going to be named Yaba.
Oh, and Salah too was like, I was wrong. And I think for sure I saw another like smart comment that was like, how about you try even just not eating? How about just try dieting like successfully for even a day? So I did actually eat. I didn't order. I was craving these beef burgers we have in the freezer. So I made a couple of those in the air fryer.
I love my air
Just
fryer.
the patties with a slice of cheese on each.
Oh.
Ketchup, mustard.
Cute.
Cantaloupe. Probably not. I know beef after like being sick, but I think it was just because I was like, no, I don't want more water. I ended up making some Indomie and one bag of Hufak, the cheesies.
How long do we think the water fast lasted? Ursinate's asking. Maybe like what? Well, and then of course, Chantal is going to drink too much water. Like, so the range I go to, the gun range, the owners also do MMA fighting. And the wife so they know a lot about fitness and everything. The owner, the guy was an MMA fighter. And last summer, I was telling the owner's wife, I was like, I'm trying to drink more water, but I'm just peeing it out. And she said, if you're not a water drinker and your body's not used to you drinking water, she said, it's going to be like this. You know how when a sponge is dry at first, like all the water just kind of runs off. And then as it starts to absorb a little bit and expand, it starts absorbing more water and less runs off. And I was like, yeah, she's like, that's how you need to think about it when you first start actively trying to drink water. And I know Chantal says she has been. I think she drinks water on camera and it's all juice boxes. And you guys, don't drink diet soda. Just aspartame is Splenda, all that shit is so bad for you. There are studies on it. You are better off just drinking, what did somebody call it? Full fat soda. A full fat Pepsi. Stay away from the diet stuff. Stay away from those sweeteners. They are so, people sick in a wheelchair from eating so much like artificial sweetener. Just go for full real sugar, not corn syrup, right? That's why Mexican Coke is so good, is because it's made with real sugar. It's on sale at the grocery store by my house. I'm so freaking excited. And the little glass bottle. Ooh, I gotta go get some. And I'm not much of a soda drinker. I might get like 4 bottles. She needs to ease into all this. But again, her and Amber, they both do the same thing. They go from like 0 to 100, and then it's too much or it doesn't work and they can't hack it. And then they're like, I don't know why it doesn't work out. And our girl Amber is under the supervision of a weight loss clinic surgery situation type deal place. And the bitch is still gaining weight. But again, tell us how proud you are of yourself, Amber. God, these fucking fat bitches.
I had some diet soda left in the fridge, so I had that.
See what I just say. Raven's always right.
And then I just passed out after I ate and went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I took my medication and went to bed.
Yeah. Oh, and just to clear everything up, she's not taking. I keep seeing she's not taking RxCKSTxR, okay, which is in the oxycodone / so Percocet is oxycodone with Tylenol, right? She is not taking RxCKSTxR. She is taking Roxonin, which is like a version of Aleve, naproxen sodium. She is not taking RxCKSTxR. There's been a few people running around saying that, stop that shit. Get your medication straight.
Not the healthiest thing to eat, I know. But
hey, Meg.
You'll see in my blog, despite that.
Yes.
I still lost weight. I like to drink my soup. I think it was because I water fasted all day.
I can hear Julia again.
And then, I was going to the bathroom a lot during the day, so I think I got rid of a lot of waste, like waste weight and water weight.
Oh God, girl, it was like 12 hours. Calm down.
So I was 100% completely not able to follow through with it, and I think it was very unrealistic. But at the time that I made the video, it wasn't to me.
No, Josette, don't do that. Let me. You should be able to send me a DM. My DMs are open. I'm at JasperBoy8. My just to make sure it's me. My Twitter link is in the description to the live stream. But no, my DMs are always open, so you should be able to. If you can't send me a DM, it might not be me. I keep hearing banking around. I don't know what's happening. Okay. But yeah, no, please do not put your email in the chat. Thank you. Oh, shit. The real star Gorlworld is here. Taylor Vaughn, everybody. Taylor Vaughn.
I have to realize my limitations and be more realistic with everything. I'm too extreme. I'm too unrealistic. And I set myself up for failure, I have a good friend who's sending me like Weight Watchers recipes. There's like so many foods
What friend?
that you can eat that are 0 points. And I know that sounds counterproductive when you're trying to lose weight, but the way they explained it is basically like you have a certain amount of points. And if you like for a certain amount of foods, they're trying to get you into the habit of limiting the bad foods, the higher calorie, not as nutritious foods. The idea of like having free unlimited fruits and vegetables, basically foods that you're less likely to binge on, and it gets you in the habit of eating more of those foods and eating less of the ones that cost more points. You know, it makes sense now.
Hey, Pernilla.
So let's say you have a bad day, you blow all your points on junk food at Taco Bell. You know you can come home and have free fruits and vegetables, you know? Or some 0 points turkey chili with some salad, or, you know?
You better hit Amberlynn Reed up for her turkey recipe or her chili recipe. And listen, the problem with Amber's soups and specifically her chili recipe is that traditionally when you make a chili, like if you get one of those little like 5-alarm chili kit, there's gonna be a little packet of like cornstarch in there, and you mix that with some cold water and you make a slurry. It's equivalent to like when you make your roux for, you know, like your base bechamel sauce, if you're going to do a mac and cheese or a white sauce, or, you know, you've got to have that thickening agent. Amber never uses a thickening agent. She just boils the crap out of everything at 500 degrees.
So I'm probably going to embark on that, but
I
might try the whole day of diet food for like a month. I'm not sure yet. But I will have my vlog out after.
Man,
I go to the gym because I'm going to put some gym footage in there and my weigh-in and what I ate today. So that's what the vlog is going to be. So stay tuned for that later tonight.
Okay. And then how long do we think it's going to be until she stops going to the gym again? Because keep in mind, she's hidden before. Like she's done the water fasting. She did the vegan arc. She's done various diet things, and then later admitted the entire time she was binging off camera, and people at the time were like, you're just binging off camera. No, I'm not. And then at least later on she did admit to it. Look, do we see this face? Do we see this face right here? This face, first off, girl, and look, you can see. So the hijab hits her at the crease of her first chin. Here is chin number 2. And then that the turkey go. I can do a good turkey because I'm real annoying around Thanksgiving time. So we're 3 chins deep. She maybe looks a little less swollen today. What is this? Is this just like a chunk of makeup in her eyeball? What is this? At least we can keep track that she's been washing her hands because the henna has faded. Doesn't look like she had a reaction, but Chantal, I'm going
to take it easy at the gym. I'm going to be more careful. I don't know. I think it would have happened anyway, my back. It happens on and off for a few days. It's feeling a bit better depending on the position. Like if I'm standing, it's better actually. It's weird.
Because you're getting the pressure off of, I'm sure just from her weight, she has compressed discs, right? Oh, Gwen was home. Hold on. I got to let Winston out real quick. Winston, is your grandma home? Let's go see your grandma. Go say hi. Oh. He's so excited his grandma's home. Aw. So, all right. It was my L5S1. I sustained an injury like 20 years ago. It has since worked up to my L3S1. I have compressed discs. I have discs that are squishing out of my vertebrae, disc desiccation. I got 3 of those lidocaine shots in my L5S1, which then caused my cartilage to yeet out of there because they don't bother to tell you, like, this can mess with your cartilage and essentially make it like melt away, kind of. And now I sustained a new injury because I had surgery in January. And when they were moving me around when I was under general anesthesia, something got knocked out of place. So now, like, I've had all of this sciatic pain on my left side. I can feel and hear something's like, ooh, like it just popped right there. Something's moving around. I should be going for an MRI soon. I would like to think I'm an amateur, non-medical layperson, amateur expert on the spinal back pain. So yeah, I'm gonna say, hey Steph. Oh, welcome in, Steph. Hi. Oh, everybody, welcome Steph. We love Steph. Steph's amazing. Grateful Life, welcome back in. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna venture to guess she at minimum had some sort of disc compression just from the sheer weight. Your body, again, I say this all the fucking time. Put 200 pounds of rocks in a suitcase and strap it to the front of your body and carry it around all day. Yeah, you're gonna be tired, Chantal. You're gonna hurt. It's gonna fuck with your body. I would pay money to know what I would like a full body scan. I need to know what hers and especially Amber's skeletons look like. I need science. Science, bitches. What is that from Breaking Bad, Jesse? Yeah, science, bitch. She's been aggressively rubbing her hands together. Do you think maybe they're going numb or something, Sarah? I wonder. Oh my god. Strange that potato shit pan. Oh my god. I know. We love that. Yep. Gaining Gird says if you had a 200-pound fupa, your back would hurt too. Hey, Steph. Jessica MG says L5 and S1 is SOB. Yep. I had a total collapse at L5 S1. I have compressed bulging discs all over from my neck to my tailbone. It is now up to my L3 because it's your spine. Once one has been compromised, it goes up, it goes down depending on where it's at in the spine because they're all dependent on each other. So it's now actually after 20 years up to my L3. And now with this new injury, like I said, I don't know what's going on. I'll get an MRI done and let you guys know if you care to know. And I had spinal surgery at 27 years old. I went from being, y'all, I was buff. I was a buff hottie. I was buff. I was muscular. I was in shape. I was strong. Overnight, gone, done. But I've made do and I do the best I can. And I was doing okay until this new injury. Y'all can ask Mick. She's been through it with me every step of the way. I love you, Nicholas. But yeah, this one, keep in mind, this one has never been thin. This one has never been in shape. This one has never been healthy. I personally tend to forget that. Like, it's not like Chantal was a thin teenager. It's not like she was on the softball team and for whatever reason in her late teens, early 20s, something clicked, something happened, something changed, and she's ballooned up to this weight. Chantal has been like this her entire life. She has even said, I've never known what it's like to be skinny or to be healthy. I'm looking at you, Shmi, and Grandma. I don't care if that bitch is dead. Those two women are a huge contributing factor that made Chantal this way. Give Cutie and the aunt. Give Cutie what she wants because she's throwing a fit. This is what you get. And on the other side of the spectrum, you get NEGZ. Fuck you, NEGZ.
Sitting like this is the worst. I think it's a sciatica nerve because it does go down my leg.
Yeah.
So, but the counting calories, I used to hate it. Found it daunting, but now I find it. It's not, because it kind of helps with my obsession about food. Like, I get to plan what I'm going to eat, and there's so many different options as long as it fits in my calories. That being said, I'm not going to make it a habit of eating. I don't want to eat like cheesies and chips and junk food.
But that's what you like, Chantal. When I was watching her eat that lasagna, all I could think was, I'm not even eating it, and all I want is a salad. I want that cold crispness that of the lettuce and the veggies. I want the acidity of like a balsamic dressing. I want, because to me, like the pasta and the cheese and the meat sauce, it's great, but it's heavier, it's rich, I want something fresh and like palate cleansing and lighter to balance that out. She was fine without it. There's certain, like, if I'm going to eat pasta, I have to have a salad of some sort, because it helps balance it out. But again, this one has the palate of a 3-year-old. So
empty food, because I just don't feel well after. So,
well,
I'm going to try to make it like more nutritious.
We've
So
heard
I
this
like
before.
this. Like, you have that soup was, by the way, like so delicious. Oh my gosh, it was creamy and sweet and cheesy.
Right.
Oh, all right, Ollie.
Okay.
Smells vanilla-y. So it looks like some kind of, I think it's puff pastry or something with like a custard.
I was bad yesterday, and they had 2 for $6, so they were $3 each. Like a 4 at the grocery store from their little bakery department, a 4 count of like Danish things. I got cherry, because I like cherry. Like, I love a cherry turnover. And then I got the cheese ones because my mom likes those. And these things are huge, and they're so good. And they were only $3 each. Oh my God. And then after that, no more. If I want something sweet, I'm sticking to yogurt, because I got to lose this 10 pounds I gained.
What is this? It doesn't look very good, but bye.
She hates it. She hates it.
And I don't know how to explain it. It has the texture of like a cross between a wet bread pudding and rice pudding.
I love both of those. I make a bomb bread pudding. I can share my recipe. Shut up, Chantal. I'm talking.
Vanilla custard. So good.
Aw.
I'm kind of full. That soup was filling.
That salad really filled me up.
Very delicious.
She hates it. You gonna save that one for a salad too? All right, I'm getting tired of her. Okay.
So,
no.
I'm wondering what kind of, like, if I take a plunge and do the 3 meals a day with the diet centers, I feel like I'm like, what kind of eggs? It's probably gonna be a lot of eggs. I had some eggs today, which you'll see what I had for breakfast in my vlog later. I had
eggs are so versatile. Even people don't realize you can scramble eggs like 20 different ways. There's like the French way, where I would not recommend that because they have a shitload of butter in them. But there are so many different ways to. I have a whole cookbook that's nothing but eggs. Eggs. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like looking at the chat on my phone and then trying to like think of what I want to say, and also try to get through everything. Cause yeah. Oh, look at her. She's just, look at this faraway stare. This, like, I'm still hungry. I'm not enjoying this dessert. We've seen her sit there with that platter of fucking dessert after her and Sala went out and got it, and just, Mick, didn't you make an edit of that? Or who was that? With the That one big ass fucking dessert. Oh my God. A lot of this is going to be changing her mindset. And the same with Amber. That's why the minute Amberlyn Reed was like, I don't need weight loss surgery, I was like, girl, don't do it. Because she has not. With Amber, it worries me. Because say she gets approved for the surgery, okay, great. She's not going to mentally or emotionally be able to handle taking literally 3 bites of food, 3 bites of applesauce, and she will physically feel full. Yet mentally, she's still going to want to satiate her brain. You guys get what I'm saying, right? So that's why I'm like, Amber, no, if she gets approved for that weight loss surgery, that's going to be a fucking disaster. And this one here is just, look at her. She's miserable. You wanted this, Chantal. Where's your husband? Bitch, I got divorced in 2006, and it's one of the best things I ever did. Happy as can be. How you doing? I skipped out of that courthouse. I was like, fuck yeah. Lie and cheat on me. I don't think so, fucker. Nope. Bye, girl. Bye.
Yeah, so I don't know why I'm laughing. What? I'm very brain dead today. So
what else is new?
I had breakfast. Now this is like my lunch.
Thanks,
and then I'm gonna
Strange.
when I come home from the gym, I took out some chicken breast. I'm gonna make something with it. I don't know what yet. So stay tuned for that. I'm used to eating maybe close like 4,000 calories a day, probably, sometimes more.
Hammy, I thought I was your YouTube wife. You know how you have like a work wife or work husband? I thought I was your YouTube wife. Do you need to tell me something?
So to eat, I think, my day will be around 1,700 calories. To eat that much less is still going to have me lose some weight, which is nice. I like this, but would I get it again? Probably not.
Chantal, I need you to look up this YouTube channel. It's called Shakara Transformations. I need you to contact Alona. She's going to be free in like 3-4 weeks. She's prepping for a show. It's a lot of work. I need you to talk to Alona and have her help you get on track. Because I honestly think Alona is the only person that could save Chantal. Shout out Shakar Transformations. We love her. She's amazing. Love her so much. And as Belinda, I love Belinda's like, that's my future ex-wife. Oh my God, they're so cute.
Okay.
Man, girl, what? I'm sorry. What the fuck was that, Miss Ma'am? What was that?
Okay.
Ew.
Well,
Chantal, don't you ever wiggle your fucking eyebrows and your 3 fucking chins at me like that again, ma'am. Ew.
Like there's pistachios in it too. Most Arabic sweets have pistachio in it. I love pistachio. Have you ever had pistachio ice cream? It's so good.
Yep.
Okay, guys.
Look at her.
I'm happy
sitting here talking about, have you ever had this? Have you ever had that? You know this bitch either like went through her kitchen and like made stuff. I would not doubt that within an hour she ordered some takeout bullshit, which sushi kind of sounds good, but I don't know.
that I'm eating again because that was, like I said, my body, oh my God, my body is not the same as it was even just 5 years ago.
No shit, Sherlock.
I don't know what happened, but
you don't take care of yourself, Chantal. That's what the fuck happened. Going from 35 to 40, yeah, it's a big jump. You can hello? And it's like, I will be 45 in October. And despite the back injury, yeah, a lot of shit starts changing, especially if you take into account she's already had a hysterectomy. She has never properly addressed, taken care of, or maintained her hormonal needs. She has been like, Chantal, you are not just fat. Like, I'm a little chunky. Like Brandon J says, I'm thick with 3 C's, right? I could stand to lose some weight, but I'm also not, like I always say, I'm tall. I'm like 5'8". I fluctuate between 200, 220, right? I've got wide shoulders. Even when I'm thin, I got a badunk. Like, your girl got a booty. Again, Chantel's been this way her entire life. So she doesn't know what it's like to be skinny. I wonder if she doesn't realize, like, girl, it's not like, oh, I got a little muffin top or I gained a little like weight over the summer or winter and how, no, like you're not just obese. You're not just morbidly obese. At this point, she is super morbidly obese. Period. She has done nothing but gain weight since going to Kuwait. And I think Milk Tea is right. I think when she dipped out for 4 or 5 days, around whenever her visa was up that we suspected. Hey Julie, welcome in. How you doing, sweetie? I think they hightailed it and drove her ass somewhere over a border. And maybe that's another reason they got the Jeep or the SUV or whatever. Get you a Kia Sorento. They're great. I have one. I love it. Because I think on the plane back to Kuwait. I think she's at the point she literally cannot fly. And even being in the car is very uncomfortable. She's so far, I wonder if she could even fit behind a steering wheel anymore. Because that's one of the reasons Amber doesn't drive. Oh, she can say, oh, I'm scared and I don't like to. No, it's because you cannot fit behind the steering wheel. And even if you do, and Chantel's legs and arms are so short and everything's in the front, she can't properly grab the steering wheel. Like, she's a hazard. This woman should not be driving, and I'm glad she doesn't anymore. Ooh, we do homemade sushi bowls with low glycemic load rice. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I like a little crunch in my sushi bowl. I like a little fried wonton, but not too much. I'm a big texture person. Like, when I order sushi, I've always got to have like a crunch in there somewhere. And I did, along with my second jar of chili crisp, which if you're not on the vibe about the chili crisp, please tweet at me, because chili crisp is like the best thing ever. I think it is the apex condiment. I also got a big bottle jar of the sushi ginger, because I love eating the ginger. I got some wasabi. I can promise you guys, I will never utilize my tube of wasabi the way Cobes does. I will not squeeze an entire tube of wasabi onto my sushi nachos. I can promise you guys. Which hopefully, I don't know when, but one day we'll get back to Shuck Show. Because yeah, I miss reacting to Cobes' horrible cooking, or maybe I might, I don't know. Maybe I'll do some K's cooking one day. We'll see. All right, let's finish this up and get to some fun stuff.
Whatever happened was like, I know I can't do that anymore. So I promise, no more water fasts, okay? Because that was scary. Like, I was really like, oh my gosh. And I started thinking, what if I have to go to the hospital here?
Yeah.
I was just worried. Like, I don't know how it works. I went to a clinic, but I don't know. I'm just like afraid of doing things that are new. You know what I mean? Like, I have extra anxiety because of that. I'm like, what if I have to call an ambulance? Everyone's going to look at me here.
Oh,
like, I don't know. I just felt like
everyone's going to look at you. But Kuwait is like one of the most obese countries in the entire world. And like, Nobody judges you there, and it's just not a thing because Kuwait is so much better than any other place on earth. And now all of a sudden you're anxious and self-conscious. Go fuck yourself, Chantal.
Excuse me. No ERBs in here. No ERBs in here. So, if I can't get it at the Royal Pharmacy, forget it.
You did this to yourself because you refuse to grow up. You refuse to be uncomfortable. You refuse to acknowledge any problems and issues you have. See, I can't even talk. Any issues you have, whether they are health, physical, mental, emotional, you refuse to address anything about yourself, and you have done nothing but eat yourself into this ruination. Here we are. Here we are. Is this the bedbound arc? Because you know what? She's got someone to take care of her now. Till death do you part, right, Sala? And what if that happens? What if this one ends up bedbound? What do we think Sala's going to do? Hecate!
Anyway, that was very delicious. The soup and that little turkey sandwich was so good. And it was good size.
Yes. Hold on.
I feel satisfied.
Yes. She ate pumpkin parmesan soup, a sad little turkey sandwich, and like a custardy type bread pudding dessert she did not enjoy because she threw up a bunch of water she had drank, and her body started freaking out because shouldn't. So I'm gonna say this, and people can hate me and think I'm an asshole. I'm tired. We need to be able to just say the fucking truth, and everybody with their fucking fifis. Chantal is dying. Chantal is slowly dying before our eyes. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm saying that because it's what is happening. Severe non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. I cured my diabetes. No, you fucking didn't. Wilford Brimley, who? Her arteries are clogged. She has an enlarged heart. Just those three things right there, right? Not counting probably all the other weird shit she's got going on. Fatty liver, the diabetes, because we all know she's got diabetes. Unchecked diabetes at this point, and the enlarged heart. Between those three things, Chantal is dying before our very eyes.
Until dinner. And that I'll be making for tonight. Because I have some chicken I have to use up, so I'm going to get creative.
Ooh, is she? See what I just said earlier? I said, y'all, you've got Sansa Cooks. If somebody could throw her link in the chat, she's amazing. Yep, Sarah K. She gets out of breath while sitting down. It is the truth. Ursinate says, Sansa Cooks put together a nice list of all of Chantal's comorbidities. Do we want to go watch that? Do we want to go watch that? You know what? I'm going to be doing some retro reacts coming up soon. Not this Sunday, but the Sunday after that. We're going to do some retro reacting on top of the recap, because I'm going to have a special guest. And I'm not telling you who it is. It's not Mick. I'll say it's not Mick, but I am going to have a special guest. Do we want to go watch Sansa Cooks? I'm down. Okay. You know what? Get off of my screen, Chantal. All right. Let me go look up. Thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, let's look up Sansa. She's such a great channel. I am subscribed to her, but I always watch YouTube on my phone. So it's not like all pulled up on my laptop here. Sansa. All right, here. And real quick, let me. So you said you already had it out. Let me look at what videos she's got. Oh, I hear a Winston. Which one is it? Because I see how Foodie Beauty broke her fast macros commentary 4 hours ago. Mukbang macros with Foodie Beauty. A message to Foodie Beauty from Foodie Beauty about weight loss. Is that the one, Ursinate? Thanks, guys. Again, Sansa Cooks is great. Yeah, I want to watch some retro reacts with Chantal because she's crazy. An interesting thing about Canadian immigration. Ooh, let's watch this one. All right, hold on. Let me share my stream with you guys again. See, this is why I like doing this. I like to have like videos planned out, like, okay, I'm gonna watch this and whatever. But I like when we're just like, hey, let's go watch this. Like, I love this shit. I'm always down for this with you guys. This is great. All right, let's head over to Sansa's. I want to watch this one. An interesting thing about Canadian immigration. And is it a little farther down, Ursinate? Clips commentary. I can't. Let me know specifically which video that is, Ursinate, and we can watch that one. Because this one's only 2 minutes and 46 seconds. This is an interesting thing about Canadian immigration. Oh, Walter.
I was watching one of Yaba's live streams the other day, and something she said got me thinking. What if Chantal and Salah are actually developing a real relationship? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not necessarily saying it's a romantic relationship or a marriage the way that we would conventionally think of it in the Western world. But what if they are developing some sort
Oh no, I believe they're great roommates. They're besties, you know, but it's totally platonic.
of friends with benefits situation
Blech.
to meet their own expectations? For example, remember the couples channel where they're documenting every single outing they're doing in Kuwait? Their numbers aren't that good and they're not putting that much effort into it, but that might not matter. We've all been speculating about Salah's desire to move to Canada, and this channel may represent something that they both need. I know I'm not the first channel to talk about this, and I certainly won't be the last, but they may be going the common law marriage route. The issue of a paper marriage certificate may actually not matter at all. Take a look at this TikTok. It explains it a lot better than I could.
You can get sponsored as a permanent resident of Canada if you're in a common law relationship. Immigration Canada defines a common law couple as two people who live together in a marriage-like relationship for at least 1 year. Of course, one of you must be either a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident. Demonstrating a...
Okay, but does she not lose her Canadian citizenship constantly going back to, like, she's got to be in Canada for X amount of months during the year to retain her citizenship and her health coverage. So that right there throws me, but we'll watch.
Common law relationship can be difficult if you don't have enough evidence
Hi,
to prove
Kimmy.
that you've been living together under the same roof for at least 1 year. Examples of evidence can include joint bank accounts, shared rent, shared credit cards, driver's license showing the same address, letter from friends and family, etc. So if you're planning to sponsor your partner in the future, it's important to understand what documents you will need so you can be conscious and start gathering the necessary evidence from an early stage.
Okay, so did you get all of that?
Yeah.
At 7 months, or more than halfway through the year it would take for them to live together to be considered common law spouses in Canada. During this year, they could also easily pay off her bankruptcy debt so that she's free and clear to sponsor him when the time comes.
Can they, though? Because she owes a lot. Like, she owes a lot. Oh, girl.
In my opinion, if that's true, then it doesn't really matter why this all got started or how, but rather where it's headed. When you think about it, this could actually just be Foodie trying to turn her life around. Lose some weight, get a YouTube sidekick, go somewhere new. Drop me a line in the comments and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you.
Okay. All right, all right. Oh, that was such a good thumbnail. Yaba, please make this the postcard for next month. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love you. Okay. All right. So then she said, how Foodie broke her fast. So this one. Okay. So Urshanate, thank you for the suggestion. So Urshanate said that Sansa lists all of her comorbidities. Shout out Sansa.
In case you missed it, Foodie Beauty had a very busy weekend. She not only started a water fast, she also finished it on the same day. In this video, we'll take a look at how she did it, and then examine the macros. I'll finish up with a message to Salah about any future ER visits.
Bitch.
I made.
I love that.
These beef burgers we have in the freezer, so I made a couple of those in the air fryer. Just the patties with a slice of cheese on each. Ketchup, mustard.
Yeah, so this is her right hand because it's on my left. So her ring, this is her left hand. Her ring, if she's still wearing it, should be on here. I haven't looked, but I find it funny. She's keeping it, hidden maybe a little bit. I don't know. I wasn't really thinking about it, but yeah, God, her hands are so swollen. Everything's so swollen. And I do think she's been crying and miserable and upset, just everything. We know how she gets. Her mood swings, and we've seen it time and time again. And she can blame it on LNX and what was going on. No, that happens regardless. And I wonder if she's getting all mood swingy again. And Salah's like, fuck this, I'm out. I'm going to go work. I'm going to go hang out with my friends and do what I want. Because truth be told, he can do that. She can't fucking say anything. Like you're not in Canada anymore, Chantal. And he's leaving her there alone because he's done dealing with her crazy bullshit. And you know what? I don't fucking blame him. Because remember, what was it, like 2 months ago? We were like, ooh, something's up. Things are getting weird. And then she came back and was like, I'm medicated now. I feel better. And Salah just looked like he'd been through it. Yeah, no.
Some cantaloupe. Probably not I know beef after like being sick, but I think it was just because I was like, no, I don't want more water.
Oh.
I ended up making some Indomie. And 1 bag of Puffak, the cheesies. And I had some diet soda left in the fridge, so I had that.
Ugh.
And then I just like passed out after I ate and went to bed. I took my like medication and went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Not the healthiest thing to eat, I know. But you'll see in my vlog, despite that, I still lost weight. I like to drink my soup.
So after many hours of drinking nothing but water, here's a breakdown on how she broke the fast. If we go by what she told us, then here's the first half of the nutritional information. This is for the burgers with cheese, the cheesy poofs, and the cantaloupe. This is what I could find for a standard package of Indomie. Now we'll estimate that she had 2, and there's 2 servings per package. In the end, this came out to over 1,600 calories and well over 2,700 milligrams of sodium.
Oh my
My
God.
body is not the same as it was, even just 5 years ago. I don't know what happened, but whatever happened with...
That is so much fucking sodium. And listen, I know I can tend to eat a lot of sodium. That's why, like, when I make my little wonton soups, I stopped putting like soy sauce in there to like, I just put a little chili crisp and like a dash of seasoned rice wine vinegar, some green onion, just to like doctor it up a little bit. But I'm the type of person, because of my headaches and my migraines, I really have to watch my sodium intake. Like I tend to eat a lot of the like I remember back in the day going to like It was called Treasure Island in Chicago, sort of like a Trader Joe's type place to get the snacks without the MSG, even though it's like actually not proven that MSG causes, but whatever. I was like 13. I did what my mom told me, but I have to watch my sodium intake because it'll fuck with my headaches so bad. That is, oh my God, Chantal.
I was like, I know I can't do that anymore. So I promise no more water fasts, okay? Because that was scary. Like, I was really like, oh my gosh. And I started thinking, what did
I use I know it's not as good, but I use the light soy sauce. And even then I'll add like if I'm using like 2 tablespoons of soy sauce to like dip my sushi in or whatever, I try to dip it like as little as possible, and I'll even add like a little bit of water to it to kind of water it down. I don't know. I try to be really careful with it.
I have to go to the hospital here, and
Chili Crisp.
I was just worried. Like, I don't know how it works. I went to a clinic, but I don't know. I'm just like afraid of doing things that are new.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I have extra anxiety because of that. I'm like, what if I have to call an ambulance? Everyone's going to look at me here. Like, I don't know. I just felt like, excuse me, no ERBs in here. No ERBs in here. So, if I can't get it at the Royal Pharmacy, forget it.
I thought I'd finish off this video with a message to Salah. Here in the Western world, it's customary for a spouse or family member to give the paramedic some information about their loved one as they're being carted off to the ER. So you may want to take a screenshot of what I have next. The way Foodie was describing last night, it sounded like she was alone in the apartment, so things might happen really fast if you need to call for emergency services. This has all been documented over the years in her videos. Chantal is a 39-year-old female with a history of asthma, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, sleep apnea, for which she has a CPAP machine, a history of pre-diabetic blood sugar levels, gone untreated, an enlarged heart, a history of treated gonorrhea, and she has had a full hysterectomy. Now, if you had been there to witness the vomiting, you would have told them that on June 17th, she attempted a water fast and after about 12 hours, had a rapid onset of nausea and vomiting. She is currently on antidepressants, an asthma rescue inhaler, and your NSAIDs for lower back pain. The medical team may want to consider her a non-compliant patient and schedule follow-up so that they can monitor her progress.
So I was 100% completely not able to follow through with it. And I think it was very unrealistic. But at the time that I made the video, it wasn't to me.
Damn, Sansa. Wow, Sansa, you're amazing.
I have to realize my limitations and be more realistic with everything. I'm too extreme. I'm too unrealistic.
Yep.
And I set myself up for failure.
Yep.
You know?
Yes, you do. All right. That was Sansa. Sansa cooks. I mean, there's always so much involved with Chantal, and it's just so much. That's why, and Mick, if you're still here or listening, I really like when people like Mick in the various clip, channels, whether it's our dear friend Queen of What the Fuck, it's Waterweight, Piggy, post compilations of old clips, right? Like, Mick, you did a great job. What you posted is very valuable. And I always tell her this because I'm like, girl, stop. Because she's like, it's not funny. And I'm like, it is funny. You make it funny, and it's funny because Chantal's a hypocrite. There's always so much. And the clip channels posting stuff like that helps remind us of all the shit she's said and done. So I think Chantal is playing with fire. I think she's playing a very dangerous game with her health right now, and she needs to stop. I don't think it's safe for her to continue as she is doing, stuffing her face and gaining weight, whether it's diet food or not, not safe. But all of a sudden cutting back and I'm just going to drink water for 40 days or it's taken again, like we've all been saying, and you guys have been saying in the chat. Yes, they do call this the Western world. Just like Chantal is in the Middle East because it's, and then this is the Western world because we're on opposite sides and East and West, and it's a whole thing. I don't know. It's like, it really is like watching a car crash. And I know, what am I trying to say? Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and she has no one to blame but herself, because she is the one that for years and years and years, day after day after day, meal after meal after meal, in that split second of, I know I should eat this, but I should eat this, but I want to eat this. Chantal has always chosen to satiate her cravings and her wants instead of being a little bit uncomfortable and being like, no, I'm going to go for the healthier option. So that's on her. Oh, all right. I've been going for almost 2 hours. Have a good night, Hecate. Thanks for stopping in. Love you guys. Yep, she licks the plates. Like, she's got some serious food issues. I've never had food issues like that, although I will say there was a time I did have to stop watching Chantal because she did trigger. And even now, like when she kept eating like KFC and stuff, like I had my mom bring home fried chicken from where she works. But I think like she gets like a breast and a thigh and whatever, because it's more, and a leg. It's more than enough for myself and my mom. And like her and I split the big breast piece, where Chantal would have sat there and eaten all 5 pieces of chicken to herself. I had like half of one piece. Literally, that's all I had. Oh, so wow. I was going to cover NEGZ, but I will in the future. So, again, congratulations, Josette, for winning the sticker. Hey, Pipe. How you doing? Welcome in. This is not a pipe. Yep. Chantal can be very triggering. She thinks she's always hungry. Grateful Life. I think people don't realize everything is regulated by hormones. I love having these discussions when I'm in medical appointments because everybody thinks hormones, they think horny sex. No. Hormones tell your body, they're the most powerful chemicals in your body, and they control everything. They're going to tell you when you're hungry, when you should stop eating. They're going to tell you when you need to sleep, when you need to wake up. Everything. Hormones control everything, right? That have nothing to do with sex or being horny. They control everything. And her hormone levels are all over the place, all fucking messed up. Josette won this week's sticker. Josette, I'll check my Twitter. I did DM, pretty sure that was you. And again, after this stream is over, make sure you're subscribed. Please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment with your favorite food or animal emoji, and say you would like to be entered. Here, hold on. Let me go to my, let me go to my, good Lord, so everyone can see it. Pull up that community post. Let me, so everyone can see the sticker. I'm going to give one more away, and that will be next Sunday when we're here. And I need to start I don't know. I'm trying to learn how to stream, but I'm really fucking frustrated. So Sarah K made this sticker. This is Sarah K's art. And it's amazing and it's wonderful. And is it this one? Yes. Okay. So here's the sticker, that Josette one, and that is up for grabs. One more next week. It is a 4-inch by 4-inch. It says, I choked on a potato and shit my pants. It does not have the under the hood 3623. I was tagging Mr. Snowflakes because I was trolling him and Jimmy Bunker. So yeah, that is up for grabs. So again, make sure you're subbed to the channel, leave a like, leave an emoji, saying what your favorite food or, animal is, whatever you, just something fun. And just say, oh shoot. Did you guys see it? Did you see it? Yep. And Sarah, link to the sticker in her Etsy if you would just like to purchase one for yourself. They're great. And I will be back here Wednesday night with the other side of my channel. Last night we talked about the Vegas alien incident. So feel free to go back and watch that if you're interested. Wednesday night, we're going to be talking about Valiant Thor. I haven't decided for Friday, and I think I might try to maybe on like a Thursday, come on for I don't know. I'm tempted to maybe cover some non-Chantal Amberlin internet stuff on maybe like a Thursday or something. Let me know. Let me know, or we can squeeze it in on Sundays. Specifically, like, the whole NEGZ tragic DC YTR Cali, because all that. I think NEGZ and Tragic broke up again, and that's a whole thing. But we were just watching that over at Belinda's, and if I don't cover that, watch Belinda, watch Fedora Chick. They're amazing. I love them so much. It was hilarious. I did not want to leave Belinda's stream to come do my own stream. So I was like, fuck, I gotta go. And Belinda, I love you. I feel bad because she's like, Raven Star was gonna stream and then I started, and I'm so sorry you didn't mess up anything. I wasn't sure, and I'm glad I saw that you were gonna stream, because then I was like, she's starting at noon mine time. I'll wait until 2. So yeah. I'd love to stay and hang out more, but I thought, one, my pain level, my sciatic pain is climbing up. And 2, I'm pretty sure I thought, Yaba and Sam were gonna do a Fattyverse podcast with some people and talk about some stuff. And yeah, they are. Are they gonna do it, Steph? Or wait, what are we talking about? Ham and beans, you are welcome to. And I'm just giving it away. That is Sarah K's art. If Sarah K is cool with it, I'm cool with it. But yeah. And you, again, you're a moderator. You grab the link and, share it out. I'm sure. Are you talking about Sinatra's maybe? Yes, absolutely. Sarah K, are you cool with that? Ham and Beans is a mod over at Sinatra Says, Sin and Sass, if you're familiar. If you're cool with him sharing that out, get you some sales, girl. I'm down. Yes, let's support Sarah K and her amazing art. Oh, yeah, I love Fedora and Belinda. I am a member at both. And, Steph, are we fellow? I know you're a mod at Belinda's, but you're a mod over at Fedora's too, right? She made me a mod. I'm so excited. I'm trying to get the links down and be a better mod, but I suck sometimes. So thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna yeet out of here, but again, we're evolving, we're growing. So yeah, Amber's still alive. Chantal almost killed herself doing a water fast. NEGZ is a little snowflake bitch baby. Pretty sure DC rubs her dry vagina on his hump at night because he can't get it up. So sorry, not sorry. All right, you guys have an amazing night. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You guys, it means a lot to me. I have a tiny little channel, and the support, having even 5 people here is amazing. Love you guys so much. Please go support the other creators in the community. Bridget, Belinda, Fedora, Death and Little Boots, Deadly Content. They have a great channel. You can catch me over there. So many great streamers and people that do clips. Appreciate you guys so much. I will be back here for sure Wednesday night to talk about Valiant Thor, the extraterrestrial who came from Mars and worked with our government. If you don't know, you might want to come and check it out. It's going to be great. Please check out my past streams on the girls and other stuff. And don't forget to enter the giveaway. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, love you. Bye.